MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fielder,
Albert Almora.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Thinking right now, there's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Too high. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, first baseman number
digging
44.
in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene
4-1.
Segura.
Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him one gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure. But
here's Nelson Cruz now as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit.
another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. In the dirt here, throw won't get him. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. The second for run. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Haniger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. We'll go. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
First baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6. Right
Striding
fielder.
in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting 7. Catcher.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Almora will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hey now.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot the other way for the base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ready with another 0-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Drilled to first. To second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for
now the
Mariners.
first pitch here from Lester.
Center fielder.
This is flared out towards second. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter number 2.
Ready for another chance. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a pop-up now. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the. Striding in once again, Albert Almora comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Almora.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one, and man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Albert Almora goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Chris Bryant swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
He's set and the pitch. And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. And no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Mike Zunino is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. M's pick up a run on. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson
inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate. Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Shortstop, Addison.
So striding in,
Russell.
Addison Russell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A fastball that just misses inside. And very little resistance there, as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Late that time for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Contreras is on his way home, and the run will score from second, as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. And he's retired 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. Oh-2 now from Lester. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Coming in is Almora, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
2.
Gene Segura standing in. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now that's popped up. Bryant calls for it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. None left for. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jason Hayward.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Hayward goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Javier Baez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lester gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bryant will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes on 1-1. Nope. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Guillermo Heredia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Calling for it, Rizzo, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1, number 8.
And hitting for Chicago, number 8.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's Addison Russell. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Scooped up on the backhand. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
For the Mariners. Center fielder.
Popped up. Baez is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done.
Robinson Cano.
So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs. Ready once again. And Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
David Phelps will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Now, mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Bottom of the 9th. Designated hitter.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box. Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for
standing in, Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now Lester's 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
That is a great 2-strike approach.
Up next,
spread his legs out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Addison Russell as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Just got a piece up the line. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist looks up. Ball game! It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. So stepping in, David Peralta, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, one out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. The pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Owings is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Lamb ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. Second base.
Here comes the second baseman.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hard hit at third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their clubs. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Martinez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball
2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That ball.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ben Gamble stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt. What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Gene Segura stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Grounded, foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Miller sets. Here he comes on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some more of the... Here's Yasmani Tomas. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Just a tick behind for a strike. 3-1. Here it is. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Drilled to first. Alonso is there. Striding in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Good lead off a second there, now the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he struck him out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Marte will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Leake gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he lays off for ball 1. Way out in front. Ready on 1 and 2. And he got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the D-backs on the home run by. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Mitch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marte onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Peralta's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher,
ready for another chance. Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Lamb gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Leak into his motion. Here's the 1-0 on a grade school swing there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So striding in. Chris Iannetta reached base. Chris Herman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marte
comes set. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Lays off 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker 3-2 now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Cano for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is. Chris Herman will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Now in the box, Gerard Dyson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one right down Main Street. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. Here's Robbie Cano now. And he pops it up back behind second base. Marte has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it 2-1. Ready once again, David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Chris Owings now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Segura has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down. Here's Nelson Cruz. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Marte is there for it. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. Chop foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Shot toward second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pollock is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jake Lamb.
Swing and a miss with a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 11. A.J.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped high in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Archie Bradley.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Marte has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Gene Segura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First offering on its way. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Chris Herman.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in,
fielder,
David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pops this one up. Seager is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs. Zach Godley answers the call now, looking to get. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Chris Owings now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Brendan Drury is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench ready to lead it off in the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gamble makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Started to go around there. Appealed down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock. Your
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Edwin Diaz gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck, but hey.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
4-2 the final score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors.